You're lonely. I know you're lonely. You've been scrolling on social media trying to find a connection, but you can't. You look at social media and you see people are alone, but they're not lonely. You are lonely. You yearn for connection, but you can't seem to find it. You can't seem to get it. But I'm here to tell you that you're going to have to get out of your own way and start moving forward with life, with living. With living. Being lonely is something that can be fixed. You can go from being lonely to having a full life. But you have to create that full life. Whether it's getting into a relationship, whether it's connecting with people or something like that, you can beat this loneliness epidemic by creating a full life for yourself. Now the question is, how can you create this? What can you do to end this loneliness that's going on within you? Insert yourself into community. Build friendships through doing good works like volunteering. Okay? Volunteering helps you feel like you're a part of something. Participating and not just being the person sitting in the back of the classroom. Those days were in high school where you would sit back in the classroom and not raise your hand when the teacher called on you. You don't have to be called upon to take action. You are in control of your life. You do not have to lead a life of loneliness. I know you watch people on social media all the time. Their life looks so full and so happy and so full of money and all this kind of stuff. But they created that whole thing. They created their whole life. They sat down and they said, this is what I want. And they made it happen. And just like them, you can do the same thing. You can sit down and say, I want friends. So what do I got to do to get friends? I got to participate. I got to join things. I got to get out of my comfort zone. I got to get a little uncomfortable. You know what I mean? If you want to get out of this loneliness epidemic, you're going to have to do some things in order to make it happen. You tired of not having a relationship? You got to pour love into yourself so that first you're a good candidate for a relationship. And you also have to take it upon yourself to network, to go places, to go out. Take yourself out to dinner. Take yourself out to vacation. How you want to meet somebody if you're always in the house? That's not how it works. Meeting somebody, they're not going to just show up at your door like DoorDash. You're going to have to put on your clothes, go outside, and do the work of networking and meeting people. Joining things, joining clubs, joining organizations. Sometimes joining the organization that you are passionate about puts you in the driver's seat of meeting and networking with all kinds of people. So if you want to break free from this loneliness epidemic, you're going to have to do a little footwork in order to meet people and to build your community and all this kind of stuff. You're going to have to do the work. So if you want change, you have to be the one to make it. It's not going to just fall into your lap. A friend, a lover. It's just not going to magically just drop out of the air and fall into your lap. And at this time, with all this stuff going on in the country, you really do need a friend. You do really need someone you can talk to about how you feel about some of these things that's going on, all these changes, all these ups and downs and uncertainties. You know, it's hard facing some of these things on your own. So get your pen and paper out and start manifesting the life that you want. And that's on God.